Hi everybody, it's Joe Krug from Finsweet with a new effing sweet Webflow hack. In this hack, we learn how to add an active dot to an active anchor link. You have anchor links on your page, they're scrolling through the page. We will add a dot to that active link. Let's jump in and see how it works. We're in the live example and we have our anchor links working as expected. The key is this little dot next to the link. And that's what we're doing here. That's the hack that we're going over. We are adding this little dot. This is not possible natively in Webflow. The color of the text is possible natively, but this dot requires some custom JavaScript, and that is exactly what we are going to do. So we have this working. Let's go into Designer and let's see how this is set up. We're in Designer. Let's go over the classes that we need and the structure that we are working with. Right here, we have a sticky sidebar. We have some sections with IDs. This is a straightforward, normal, static anchor link to section scroller. If we go into preview mode, we will see this working as expected. All of this is set up natively in Webflow. We have our link. It is going to a page section and it's going to anchor 3. This one's going to anchor 2. This one's going to anchor 4, and so on. This is set up direct in Webflow. The key here are a few classes and our dot class. That's what we're going to be working with here. The first thing you should know is that this works directly with this current add-on class. That is what makes this powerful. Because here with our current, we can go change the color, but we can't add other elements. We can't do other things with this current add-on class. But as long as the current add-on class is there, we're going to target that with our JavaScript and then do whatever we want with JavaScript. So we need to have an identifiable class of hack41 link, and each one of these has the hack41 link. Inside each hack41 link is a hack41 dot. The hack41 dot by default is set to display none. When you publish your site, it is recommended to keep it to display none. I'll go and set it to display block so we can see what it looks like. We're going to be showing and hiding this dot based on if this current add-on class exists at the link or on the link. So if this hack41 link has the current add-on, we're going to show this dot. So we have our dot class. This will be set to display none. And to turn on this dot, to show the dot, we have an add-on class of hack41.active. So these are the three classes we have to know and understand to go into JavaScript. We have our hack41 link, we have our hack41 dot, and our hack41.active. Let's get into the custom code and see how this works. Let's break down this code line by line. Before the closing body tag, we're going to insert our script. This script has two parts to it. We are setting up our mutation observer, and then we are running our mutation observer. They work together. You'll see me going up and down and showing you how we are sharing variables between the mutation observer and running the mutation observer. All right, let's get back to the top and first talk about what the hell a mutation observer is. A mutation observer is observing a mutation. We are looking for a change. And when that change happens that we are looking for, we are going to do something. That's what we're doing here. And now let's go and set up this mutation observer. Let's tell the mutation observer what we want to look for. First, we need to declare the mutation observer's config object. This is specifying what we should be looking for. What is the core thing that we are looking for a change in? And we're looking for a change in class. Class is a data attribute of an element. And when there is a change of that class, that's what we're going for. And that's the config here. Now let's set up the mutation observer and tell it what this class change is all about. Let's set a variable of observer, and that's going to hold our new mutation observer. It will pass through our mutations list and our observer. We will get to that and show how it works hand in hand with this very soon. For every time the class attribute of the observed element changes, we're going to run this if statement. The if statement says, if we see a W current class, we are going to find our hack41 dot and add a class to it. That class is our hack41 dot active, which turns our dot on. Else, if we do not find the W current in our class list, then we're going to go to the else. And if there's no W current, that means it's not the current link. That means we're going to find our hack41 dot and remove a class from that dot. And the class we remove is the hack41 dot active. So we're looking for this. If we see that current class, we're going to add this class that makes the dot visible. If we don't see this class, we're going to remove the class that makes our dot visible. Excellent. Now, there's a couple of things that we did not go over here. What the hell is mutations list? What is this observer? How are we passing information to this? Remember that we're only setting up our mutation observer in this step. We're not running it. We're not even telling it what to look for the change in. We're just telling it the change that will happen. But where is this W current class coming from? What element should we look at for that change of W current? And we're going to go to our document query selector all and target our hack41 link. Our hack41 link is what that dot is sitting inside of. That is what gets the W current class. And for each of the hack41 links, for each of these links, we're going to start our mutation observer. And we are going to run our observer. Our observer is our variable up here. And we're going to observe our link. Our link is right down here. And this is what our mutations list is. Our mutations list is being passed in as our link. And every time you see the mutations list up here, you can go and replace that with our hack41 link. Hack41 link is our link. Link's being passed in here. That's our mutation list. And that is what we can pass this hack41 link into. And then we're also passing in our config, our observer. What is this? This is the class specification that we established up here. This is our config. So you can see our observer, actually running our observer, are two separate things. This is doing something, this is setting something up, and they are sharing variables to get us to the right observed link, to add our correct classes, to look for the current in our link. That is a full explanation of how this code works. If it was a little bit confusing to go through this, don't worry, this totally works. Just understand the core essentials of how this class is being added and removed from this dot, what we're looking for, and what we're looking for this change in. And when you understand these classes, when you understand the step that we went through inside structure, this will make sense. This is something you can customize. And if you have any questions about it, please do not hesitate to ask us. Enjoy making a nice current active link for your users. Thank you so much for checking out this hack. Please clone the project. We have the entire hacks project available for clone. Start learning how these hacks work and use them on your live site. We're always releasing new hacks, so if you want to be updated, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want a super simple plain text email when we release a new hack, sign up at finsweet.com/hacks-updates. If you want to request a hack, we'll check it out and see if it's possible in Webflow. Go to finsweet.com/hacks-request. That's effing sweet.